What's up, Pop Hearts TV? Heather Joy Smith here, and I am here today with one of my favorite people. You may recognize her because I've interviewed her several times on Pop Hearts, and she's one of my favorite people. She's my friend, Alexandria. Welcome back to Pop Hearts TV.
Thank you so much, Heather, for having me back. I am so honored to be back with you. I miss you. It's been a while.
I miss you so much. For those who don't know, she's living in Nashville right now, and I'm in LA, so we have not actually physically seen each other in so long.
I know, we really haven't. And plus COVID, like I have been trying to get back out to LA, but just because of COVID and everything that's happening, it is nearly impossible. So
it is. And I feel like we have chatted about me coming out to Nashville so many times. One of these days, it will happen.
Yes, you really have to come out here. I think you would. Have you been?
No.
Okay, you would love it.
Yes. I'm going to make it a priority post-COVID. I'm coming to Nashville. We're making it happen.
We would have so much fun.
So much fun. I'm excited today to chat with you about your new single that comes out this Friday, March 4th, called Back Together Again. But I have not been able to make it through this song yet without crying. So
it's okay. I can barely make it through.
For those who may not know, I lost 3 of my 4 dogs in the last year. So this song really, really hits home for me because it's about your best friend, your dogs, your furry friends, and maybe them, meeting something to you, moving on, and what that's like in the afterlife of them. So talk to me about this song. I know your 3-year-old golden retriever Seamus kind of inspired this. So talk to me about this song.
Yes. So honestly, I have had this idea to write a song about dogs because we don't have enough of them. We really don't. I know there's some out there, but I don't think there were really any that really resonated with me. And I think what I really kind of, how I wrote the song, what I said in the song is something that I felt, because just like you, I've lost dogs. My childhood dog I lost when I was 16. And it's something that I never, ever want to experience again. But then again, I cannot picture a life without a dog. Yeah. So we're animal lovers. I think more than half of the population are animal lovers and dog lovers. So, Seamus is my big, giant 100-pound golden retriever, and he was the inspiration behind the song. So we got him 3 years ago, and he has just been by my side through everything. I mean, through COVID, through me dealing with my vocal nodules that I got diagnosed with last year. And, he's just been there for me. And it's funny saying that because probably a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a dog. It's just a dog. But they aren't just dogs. And if you're people like us, they're our babies. They really are. So he inspired the song. And like I said, there just weren't enough songs about dogs. And here's the thing so when I posted it to TikTok, I had no idea how many people would fall in love with the song and feel the same. No idea at all. So I wrote the song. I wrote it with my best friend, Kiana, who's a pop writer out here. I write a lot of my music with her. And we only wrote a chorus of the song. And I was like, this song is so good. We really need to finish it. And it took us months. So finally one day I was like, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to post the chorus of it, 30-second chorus video on TikTok and just see what happens. Okay. The TikTok gods have never loved me. They have never picked up any of my other videos besides some of Seamus's videos that I would post. Did pretty well, but none of my music was just nope, don't want to hear you, swipe. So long story short, I posted this 30-second clip and overnight it hit 1 million views, and that's never happened to me. So I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. But I was not prepared at all. And we'll talk more about that and how long it took to finish the song, but I definitely was not prepared for it. People were commenting on it and asking when it was going to be released. When is it released? When is it coming out? People were saying, is it out yet? I'm trying to search you and I can't find the song. And all that was stressing me out. I was like, oh, I'm trying to answer back like 11,000 comments. Wow. And I was like, the song is, and that was like just the first like 24 hours. And I was like, oh my gosh, the song's not out yet. Like I tried making another video saying that I, didn't realize how well the song was going to do. And I did make a video saying, should I release the song? And that was smart, but people are still commenting on that video now being like, when is it coming out? So TikTok is weird. Like, let me tell you, it is so weird. But yeah, so it did pretty well. And here we are a week and a half later, and it's finally coming out tomorrow, which is amazing. I'm excited.
That's crazy. At that point, when you had released the teaser, did you have the rest of the lyrics already written at that point, or you had to like come up with them?
Yes. So, and I do not recommend this at all. I'll never do it again. Don't post a video on TikTok of a unfinished song because the song is great. I love it. Was it a little bit rushed putting out? Yes, but I felt like I had to do that. I didn't want people to forget about it. And I hope that they don't. We'll see. Tomorrow is the big day. But the song was not finished. So like I said, we only had the chorus. So the next day, when I woke up and I saw how good it did, I texted Kiana and I said, hey, look, we have to finish this song like today. And so she is amazing. She canceled all of her plans that day. She had like 4 writes. And I was like, can we please finish it? Like, we have to do everything. We have to produce it. We have to mix, master it all. And she's like, okay, like it's doable. Like it's going to be hard, but it's doable. And I was like, so in, I was like, let's do it. You got to give the people what they want. So she has a home studio. So, and she's like my neighbor. So I literally walked to her house and we sat down. We finished writing the song in honestly a half hour. Wow. But I will say, like, I really didn't want the lyrics rushed. I wanted them to be, super like relatable, what people felt, how I felt. And she is a dog mom as well. So it just kind of clicked all together. But I did have some lyrics that I, was thinking about, and I would always write them as notes in my phone. So we took a lot of those and kind of just put all those ideas together. And we came up with the song, I think is like 3 minutes and I think it's almost 4 minutes, 3 something. So it's a pretty like lengthy song, but yeah, I'm really excited. And anyway, so we wrote it, we produced it at her house in her studio, mixed, mastered, and uploaded it into distribution all within 24 hours, which is like totally unheard of. I don't know if that even happens, but we made it happen. So
that is unbelievable.
By the end of the day, I was like, ugh.
Oh yeah. I was just going to say, were you like so focused on like the end result that you weren't even going to let your emotions of the actual song like get to you?
Yes. You know what? And that's so weird because a lot of the comments were like, I don't even know how you recorded this without crying. And
right.
I mean, it took a lot of takes, but when you're right though, when I was recording it, I was just so focused on like getting it right and getting it out. And the crazy thing is that I lost my voice the day before recording and I knew I had to record it that day. So I took some melatonin and went straight to bed while my boyfriend sat in our bedroom and recorded the guitar part for it. And then he ended up sending it to Kiana for her to mix and master. But it was insane. Like I literally had no voice. And I was like, I'm doing this no matter what. I don't care if it's going to sound like so bad and raspy or what, like we'll tune it, whatever, like, let's just do it. So you can definitely tell like my voice is a little bit raspy in it, which is fine. I mean, hey, whatever.
I feel like that rasp like makes it super authentic though, because that's how the emotions are.
Right. And that's actually, it's crazy because you'll hear we wrote a bridge and right after the bridge, it kind of goes into like this down chorus and it actually sounds like I'm crying in it, which we did that in one take and Kiana was like, that's the one. And it wasn't even that I was crying. It was just that I was pushing so hard because my voice hurt, but it actually does it, it had the emotion to it. So, hey, got to do what you got to do.
Gotta do it. Yeah. What line in the song means the most to you?
Okay. That's easy. God spelled backwards. Mm-hmm. Is definitely, I think, and gosh, there's a lot of lines that I love, but that one I think hits me the hardest besides the hook, put you back together again. God spelled backwards is, I guess I didn't realize that a lot of people like didn't put that together. So when I was reading the comments, a lot of people were like, oh my God, like God and dog, they're the same word, just spelled backwards. And I'm like, yeah, it's sad. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorites.
That was a good one. There was one lyric where you talked about the dog running in the grass in heaven and stuff. And
yes, that's the bridge. Yes.
When my dog Brady died, I just felt like this tremendous guilt for his death and how he died. And he came to me in a dream one night, and he was running around in this field of green, and he kept saying like, thank you, mommy. Thank you, mommy. Look how fast I'm running in the grass. I know. And so that line in particular for me meant
right.
So,
oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, it's so sad. But wow. Well, I'm so glad that I could write something that is so meaningful to not only me, but to so many other people. And I think that's like the biggest privilege as a writer.
Yeah. I mean, with the enormous reaction that you have gotten so far and all these thousands of people who have written to you and shown you the love, what's been some of the ones that have stood out the most to you?
As far as like comments or video. Okay. So it's crazy to me because it's crazy to see on TikTok, like how many people have used your sound. And I have never, dealt with that before. So the day that it kind of went viral or whatever you want to call it, I feel so weird saying that, but I clicked on, how many people use the sound. And I think right now we're like up to over 6,000 maybe. Wow. So I think it's very important as an artist, as a writer, if you are just in, I guess, the public eye, I think it's so important to try your hardest to be in contact with your fans. And I have tried, it's taken me days, but I'm trying to go through every single video and watch them. And I'm trying to comment on them, but I have watched so many videos and I love them all. Like they're so touching. And I love seeing, people's pets and people's dogs and how they love the song and how it's, relating to if they have a dog now or a dog that passed, years ago. They are showing all these like collages and videos and pictures of their dogs, and watching it, I'm like, oh my God, like that's my song. That's so cool. One video in particular really got me. I think I shared it. I did share it on my Instagram, and I am going to do a music video. We can talk about that later, but I really wanted to end it with this video. And it was this lady who showed her husband, and she had it was like a keychain of their dog that must have passed. And she was giving it to her husband, and he had no idea what it was. And she was giving it to him, and she takes like different clips. So it's not all just one take. And I think he thought that it was a gift from like a family member, and it was going to be like something, totally different than what it was. And so he takes it and he's like, oh my gosh, is this what like so-and-so was talking about? And he was really excited. And then he opens it and he sees it's like the dog's face on a keychain, and he just starts crying. And it was just, like, he was trying to hold it back. And he was like, oh God, I saw that. And I was like, oh my God, this is so sad. And you can just like see that emotion from him. And I really wanted to use that as like an ending of a video that I make. So I've been meaning to reach out to her and see if I could use that.
Yeah. That leads me into my next question, the music video. You are asking for fan submissions right now for the music video.
Yes.
What I guess I kind of answered my own question, but like, what are you specifically looking for and how can fans submit?
Okay. So I created an email just for people to submit videos of their dogs. Unfortunately, it does have to be videos. I cannot do pictures only because of the way that I'm doing it. It is going to be a projector. So it's going to be projected on. What the video that I have in mind, I want it focused more on the song and not so much on me. So it's going to be very simple. I'm just going to be singing the song, sitting acoustic. It is with a track. And then I'm going to have a projector kind of, I'm not sure if it's going to be like on me as well. I think that would be kind of cool. But it's just going to play videos of, everyone who wants to submit a video of their dog, currently, or one that they've lost. all those memories that they've had with their best friend. So you can submit your videos to backtogetheragainvideos@gmail.com. A lot of people have sent me videos with the TikTok logo, and I'm trying to see if there's a way that I could get those without the TikTok logo. So if possible, if you have any videos without that logo, that would be amazing, because it's really difficult to edit.
Yes. Perfect. So we'll put the link or the email on our down below here.
Okay.
So everyone can submit.
Yay. Awesome. That'd be awesome.
Perfect. And then is there a deadline that people need to get those in by?
I would say I was going to shoot it on Tuesday, but with all the submissions that I'm getting, I still have to make the video. So I would say, what's today? Thursday, maybe by Monday, if possible. I know that's cutting it close, but like I said, this whole song is cutting it close.
Right.
So we're just rolling with it.
Right. So ASAP, people, get those videos in.
ASAP, as soon as you can.
In bigger news, you have some very exciting news to share with everyone. Talk about a new deal you have.
Yes. So I'm really excited. I just signed my first publishing deal with Deluge and Grow House Music. Yay. They're here right on Music Row in Nashville. I am so excited to be with them. They are like an amazing team. They're like a little family, and I just love that. And this is my first deal ever. Like, I've waited for this day for, I don't know, half of my life. So here we go. I'm excited.
We have to celebrate.
Yes, I know. I need to come out to LA ASAP.
Okay, so we are going to play a really fun game now. So we are going to grab our dogs for all of you guys at home. So obviously we have a theme today. So we're going to grab them real quick, and then we're going to play our game. We are going to play a game of Never Have I Ever Dog Version.
So, oh my gosh, I love this.
So the first half is going to be with us, and then the second half is going to be with the dogs. So
I was going to try to sit on top of me.
So we have our dogs here. We have Seamus with you, and I have Rosie with me. And so the first question is, never have I ever shared food with my dog off the same plate.
Oh, great. Let me grab my cards. He's sitting on them. Okay, boy, come on. Okay. Is that right? Is it upside down? This is what happens when you have a 100-pound dog. You think he's like a lap dog.
Yes, exactly. Never have I ever taken a bath or shower with my dog.
Okay, when he was a baby puppy. We are the ultimate dog moms.
Never have I ever used my dog as an excuse to stay home.
Literally every day.
Never have I ever never have I ever tasted my dog's food.
I don't think so. Oh, what's that?
Never have I ever let my dog kiss me on the mouth.
You see that? He's blocking my view.
Yeah. Never have I ever spent more on my dog in a month than myself.
Absolutely.
Okay, now this one is for the dogs.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay, never have I ever had a puppuccino from Starbucks.
He hasn't?
No, not yet. We need to get Rosie one.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, buddy. You have to move.
Never have I ever eaten my own poop.
Oh no. Seamus, come here.
Rosie.
Oh, she's so cute.
Never have I ever had a photo shoot.
We know Rosie does.
We know Rosie has. Never have I ever eaten human food.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Every day.
Every day. Never have I ever destroyed something of my mommy's.
Oh, what a good girl.
I know. And for a puppy, she's been
He
pretty
hasn't
good.
in a while, but he did when he was a baby.
Never have I ever played in the snow.
Oh no, because you're in LA.
That was fun. Good job, guys.
So fun. Oh, now he's like, okay,
He's
bye.
like, I'm done. Bye.
Are you staying? You gonna stick around? Don't go, boy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Yes,
and everybody, please make sure to go download, stream, whatever. Check out Back Together Again on Friday, the 4th. Where can I find you on social media if they're not already following you?
Okay, so I'm on all the socials. So on Instagram, it's at Alexandria M Corn, Twitter, Alexandria Corn, TikTok at Alexandria Corn, and Facebook is Alexandria Corn Music.
Perfect. And where can they follow Seamus?
Seamus is on Instagram. He is Seamus the Golden.
Awesome. All right. Well, we will talk to you soon. It was so great chatting. All right.
Thank you so much.
Of course. We will see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.